I'm here at the shop at the Ukrainian Museum on East 6th Street in Manhattan, and this is Katya. Can you tell me about the tradition of the eggs, please?
Yes, it's a very, very old tradition. It actually started in pagan times. So it started off as a very spiritual practice where the eggs represented rebirth, a good harvest, and good luck. And then as time progressed, it sort of became attached to other traditions and Christianity as well. So that's why you may find crosses and other religious symbols on the eggs, even though it did not start out as a religious practice. But then it was tied into Easter, and it's still practiced today all over Ukraine.
And here you have some that are extraordinary. They're all hand painted, and I'll insert some photos of that. But did you learn as a child to do this?
I did, yeah. It was a very common practice at Ukrainian Saturday school around Easter time to do it as an activity.
And do you still do it?
I haven't done it in a while.
But it's
but yeah, I certainly could. I'm just rusty.
So here you have quail eggs, hen eggs, and
goose eggs, actually.
Goose eggs, yeah. And some wooden eggs.
That's right, which are the safer and more inexpensive choice.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by.
Oops, crap.
Okay,
What's his
so
name?
his name is Chase.
Chase?
Yes, Chase.
Just like my bank.
No, like Chase the ball.
He's full of money.
So what were you saying about the egg?
So as she was saying, you start with the lightest dye and then you go to the darkest. So typically that's yellow all the way to black. So with this egg, the way the artist did it is they first dipped it in the yellow dye, which turned the whole egg yellow. Then they scraped the wax with this tool after heating it up in a flame, typically a candle. So that's why it has the metal tip so that it heats up and melts the wax. And that makes it sort of like an ink. And so everything that you want to be yellow in the design, that's how you would draw it on. And then when you're done, you go to the next darkest color. So in this case, you would go to orange and so on and so forth. And that's how you preserve the color. So by the end of it, this whole thing would have been covered in wax. And then you burn the wax off and you're left with the design.
I love the brown though.
I would assume that these would be fragile.
Extremely fragile because they're hollowed out. It's just the shell.
And they are empty.
Uh-huh.
They blow out the egg.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's a hole here
bottom.
and a hole here. No, there's only one hole.
How long have you been doing this yourself?
Who you?
You.
Well, many years, but not all the time.
But you learned as a child?
I broke my wrist, so now I can play the piano, but I'm not sure that I can hold it, try to be steady. I'm not sure I'll be doing a lot of it. But this is how you would do it. You would, the line, you would hold the thing, and then you would turn the egg. It comes out more even that way,
Uh-huh. And
because you need to do the basic things first to know where you are.
how long would it typically take to do?
An hour and a half or 2 hours.
Wow.
Now,
What a beautiful gift if you give to someone.
It's a very common gift, yes.
But this is intricate. There are easier ones. I am not really...
I would need the
simple
easier one.
Oh, see, this is easy. Well,
Yeah. Once you know what you're doing.
it's very beautiful, though.
But look at how small the lines are and how straight they are.
I think they
that's how
might
you
have done with
exactly
the
did.
small one.
Yeah.
Do you think? You think it was with the small one?
I don't know, actually. This probably looks maybe medium point to me.
Maybe
Because then you
medium.
have some that are extremely thin. See, look how thin that is. These.
Wow.
That's thinner than this.
My goodness. These are gorgeous.
I think my family needs the big ones and a couple of medium ones, which is what this is.
Mm-hmm.
You did check this.
Yeah,
Because
these are
I'm
the
making you
mediums.
crazy. Okay.
Medium and
So
heavy.
these are, so we can put this in the
I'll
bag.
put everything in the bag.